What's going on there, guys? So I want to make this video. I was going to save this for like a chat stream or something like that, but I figured I would talk about it now because it's kind of important. And I don't want to kill the mood of the chat stream that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. Actually, the chat stream is going to fall on New Year's Day, which is interesting. But yeah, I wanted to talk about basically Okay, so I kind of want to start this off by, formally apologizing to the host of the Christmas collab that I took part in, Lightgazer. I'm sure he's going to see this video eventually and going to comment about something saying, don't worry about it. But I still wanted to talk about this anyway. But I do apologize to him for I was being very immature about the whole situation. And, I didn't fully understand the caliber and the magnitude of what he took on, like doing this project. I had no idea. See, I realized what my biggest problem is when it comes to facing negativity. I have a huge problem of reacting the wrong way to a lot of stuff. Back in late June, I had an issue too. I was dealing with some negative. I was dealing with depression at the time because my one of my younger brothers was killed, and I still feel the pain 2.5 years later. It still hurts. It's not as big now on my mental health, but it still hurts. Oh, it'd be one thing if he just died, but he was actually killed. So the way I reacted to that situation, I drank, and I shouldn't have done that. That's part of the whole thing of reacting the wrong way. That's the common denominator. Every time something negative happens, I react the wrong way. I might blame people. I might resort to drinking. I might get mad at people or ignore advice that other people try to give me and act like I'm right all the time. I have those tendencies. That is my problem. I realize that. And the thing is, I'm not going to wait until New Year's to try to fix it. I'm going to try to fix it as soon as you realize a problem, guys, in your life. Try to fix it as soon as you can. Don't wait until a New Year's resolution. That's why I have a problem with New Year's resolutions. If it's something that's a problem, fix it now. Don't try to wait until New Year's because you're likely not going to keep it. You're not going to keep it. I see it all the time. But anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but basically, yeah, I resorted to drinking, and I was accused of having an addiction, and I don't have an addiction. You want to know how many times I've drank that seriously since that incident, guys? You want to know how many times I've drank that seriously since late June? 0. I had a few drinks since then, but it was nothing even remotely that serious. So that proves I don't have the addiction problem that I was accused of having. That's one thing I will not admit to having a problem with drinking because I never did, and I don't plan on having a problem like that. But if you want to talk about a problem that I do have, it is reacting to negativity in the wrong way. I don't know how to deal with certain things that might be bad. I swear, I feel like I've gone through all 5 stages of grief this year alone. I've gone through all of them. And it was one hell of a ride, I will say. I'm just glad this year's almost over. I can start fresh and new. But yeah, the whole thing with the collab, it's okay. I'm not blaming Lightgazer. He took on a large project. It was a huge undertaking, and I understand he didn't have enough time. I really apologize for not fully understanding this situation. There's actually something else that I wanted to talk about too, because I don't want to harp on that too much. So another thing I talked about during my streams and sometimes even videos is that I feel as though I don't get enough recognition or attention around this community. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm being an attention seeker about that, because that's another thing what people will assume. People will assume I'm being needy. Like I have to have the attention because it's me, right? No, that's not what this is about. But I do have a tendency of wanting more support, because the thing is, I could see somebody saying that if I didn't support people, if I never showed up at anyone's streams or ever rated people, I could see some people complaining about that. That would be very, very reasonable. But no, I go out of my way to support people. I go out of my way to raid people. I even shout other people out and stuff like that. And I don't get any of that. I don't really get shout out posts. And I'm not trying to say that I need them, but they would definitely help. I think people know how like good the channel is. People know how good the channel is. They just choose not to support me for some reason. I go to everybody's streams and like half the people who I go out and support, I don't even see them at mine. Like, I'm not saying come by my stream all the time. Like, oh, you have to drop everything when Rob Marson is live. No, don't do that. No, just come by whenever you're available. Try to drop in, even if it's just to say hello and or whatever. See how I'm doing. Check up on me sometime. Some people don't even check up on me. And I really take offense to that because that's not right. Like, if I'm your friend, if I'm someone that you love hanging out with, check up on me once in a while. It wouldn't hurt. So, yeah, of course, I'm going to be a bit upset about that. And part of it is true, by the way. Part of it is true that I don't get the support that I feel as though would be like mutual. I don't get the mutual support from a lot of people. That part of that is true. I go out of my way. Like, a lot of the stuff that I do, I don't have to do at all. I don't even have to stream. I could just be gone. But, I love you guys so much that I choose to keep streaming even when I'm feeling a certain way or even when I'm like not in the best of moods. I still come out of my way to stream. So I want to clear that up, too. I want you guys to know I just want to feel respected around here. That's it. Because I give everyone else respect. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to give someone respect who gives you respect. It's not that hard. It's a very, very easy thing to do. Like just come by and check up on me once in a while. It wouldn't hurt. Show me that you care. Show me that you actually care about me. I don't want to be alone around here. I really don't want to be alone. I hate isolation. I used to be isolated all the time when I was little. Well, I wasn't really isolating myself. I was basically alienated because of who I was. And that was even before I discovered my sexuality, by the way. That was even before then. I was isolated because I was more of like the quote unquote nerd type. Nobody wanted to hang around me. And now I'm dealing with the basic loneliness in some ways again. And I'm not even the way I was back in school. It hurts. Show me, guys, please show me that you care. And like, I wouldn't want anybody to like comment on this video saying that they care about me. And then, I go stream like several times later and then I never see them. Don't do that, guys. Actually give me the impression that you care about me. Don't just comment on this video and then never show up again, because I know some people probably are going to do that. I really, really don't want you guys to do that. Please don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad for me. Don't. Also, there's another content creator who I would like to thank too, but I'm not going to shout out his name because, but he did help me. He gave me some advice in my stream yesterday. He was being honest with me, saying that sometimes I do think highly of myself. And that's true as well. Sometimes I do think highly of myself, but like everybody does that every once in a while. Some of the most humble people sometimes get on a pedestal and start saying that they're better than somebody else. I always talk about how great my content is, and it is great, but I'm not going to put myself like saying that I'm the best. I'm not the best. I'm far from the best. But I will say this, I put my best foot forward. I put my best into my work, but I'm not the best content creator. But yeah. But I think that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. So yeah, I want to apologize to Lightgazer. I want to apologize to the other content creator. And most and foremost, I want to apologize to all of you for, showing this ugly side of me over the months. I really want to apologize to everybody because that's not who I am. I'm generally a very, very nice person. I just have flaws, okay? I do. I have flaws, but I want to fix them. I really, really generally want to fix them, but I need all of you to be here with me, please. Because I can't do this by myself. I've been doing a lot of stuff by myself. This is one thing I can't do by myself. So please help me out in this whole thing. Thank you. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video, guys. So I'll see you all until my next stream. Thanks.